Okay, hello, welcome to a Fusion 360 tutorial. I'm going to teach you two functions that are really important for Criterion B. These are extensions or challenges because they actually take a little bit more time. We will ask you at one point, I've got my creeper here, to take some photos of or screenshots of your 3D model like this. Maybe from both sides, maybe from the front so you can kind of see it. Maybe even from the top or from the side. We'll ask you to take some photos and put those in. That's pretty simple. Anybody can do that. I'm going to show you a really cool thing in Fusion 360. Click on the design button, click on render, and you can see it brings you into the render menu. And this is really cool because they've got the lighting. They kind of take the time to set up the scene. And you could take pictures of this too as well. It might make it look a little bit. I notice that mine's a little bit dark, so you can click on the little appearance button here, just like the appearance in the design menu. You can change the colors and stuff. So I want to, instead of using that satin steel, which is what Fusion 360 starts you with, I'm going to come down here to plastic. There's other things too you can check out. There's liquid and metal and glass. I'm just going to pull this ABS white, which is just a plastic, up here. And now that I have that up at the top, I can double click on it and I can make the green the way I want it. Okay. And I can kind of click on faces and I can put black into his eyes. Okay. That's going to make him look a little bit better. And I could take some screenshots of that. But if you really want to play around with it a little bit more, you can also click on the render button and just click on this button right here. It says local render and just click render, and you can see down here I have one picture I've already rendered, and it takes a little bit longer, but it kind of makes it look a little bit better. Okay, so you can challenge yourself like that to create render versions of your 3D model, and those would go into B4 or into B3, depending on whether you're presenting your final model or stuff. The next thing you can do to really get in the higher levels and to challenge yourself is click on the render function again and go down to the word drawing. So we're going to use the drawing function from design. Okay. The only thing I'm going to change on here is I'm going to go from a B3, A3. I'm just going to keep it on A3. I think it should be on that. So click OK. And what it's going to do is it's going to open up a sheet of paper that you can put your 3D model on. It's easier to show. So you can see I've got the 3D model here in the middle. And I've got a tool dialog box over here. And the only thing I'm going to change right now is just the 1. So I'm making it scale is 1 to 1. So however big it was in your design, it's going to be the same size. So make sure your size is correct. All right. Then I'm going to click to place it, and then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to just show you the different. There's the top view, there's the front view, there's the right view, which is actually the front of mine. So I'm going to leave that one there. And I've got a couple of views. I'm just going to show you. If I click on this first one and click OK, it makes the outlines, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to come up here, and the only button up here I use right now is base view. I'm going to click it. It's going to bring another one down. I'm going to go 1 to 1. Just click a 1 in here. It makes it. Then I'm going to place it again over here in this area. And I'm going to go with, let's go home. Does that look good? Oh, that looks good. And instead of the outlines, I'm going to click on this one right here. It says shaded. And I'm going to click OK. And that kind of puts a full color version in. So I could do this. I could do this for as many views as you want. Just to explore, here's a side view, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and click that and say OK. You can put as many views in as you want, but the point of this is you can also annotate it like it is one of your design drawings. So this is kind of cool because you can see the 3D version of it. But we can also put dimensions. So there's this button up here that says dimensions, and look, you can see it's like got an arrow with two double-headed arrows, and I can click on it, and I can just click on a line and drag up and that is 55 millimeters there. Click on this one, bring it down. That's 20. I guess this one should be 22. Yep. And this, his body is 78.1. His head here is such, and I can zoom in just like I could on the design menu. I'm trying to like get this anyway. Let's go in a little bit more. Okay, so you can get all of these measurements on, so that if somebody wanted to build your creeper or build your model, they have some idea of how big the parts are. I should have used some rounded numbers, but that's okay. Oh wait, his leg. Wait, and we can. You don't have to do this on everyone because we know that this leg is the same as this leg, and this body is the same as this body. So I could have put some of these things over here to kind of show you how I would build that. Okay. Another cool thing you can do is you can write text. So you can click on the text button, and you could say, you can click and say side view. Right there. How about that? Wait, let's do this one. This is the front view. All right. I think you basically get the idea. So use the base views, turn the ratio to 1:1, and then decide whether you want the shaded version or the outlines. Use these dimensions to show sizes. This is really good for somebody to be able to build your design, and that is a challenge. You can use the dimensions, you can use the text. Oh, and there's this little text with an arrow, which is kind of cool. You can say, let's say I wanted to point to this over here, and I can type eyes are inset. Okay, like they're inset. Okay, let's try another one. Let's we can say black paint or something like that. So the more information you have on your drawing, the better that somebody could actually create it, and you're challenging yourself with Fusion 360, and that's showing excellent technical skills. You're being very technical with your drawings, and if you want to, this is fine. You could just dismiss all. You could just screenshot. You could just screenshot this like this and put this into Criterion B4, or you can output it as a PDF as well, but really just screenshotting this and putting it into your design would be fine. All right, thank you.